Hi everyone, and welcome back to another episode of On the Pulse with me, Lauren Parry. Today I am chatting with an absolutely incredible candidate of ours, Kristian, who supports those with learning disabilities and complex care needs. We have a really long-standing professional relationship with Chris. She's amazing, we absolutely love her, and today we are going to be delving into her role and discussing the highlights and the challenges of working within this sector. So Chris, how did you get into the care sector?
So when I left school, I went to Bridgend College and I have a social care course, and then my sort of career started from there, really. I worked in a couple of elderly care homes, and then I was looking for jobs working with learning disabilities. And I found a lovely position working within a residential children's home, and then it started from there, really.
What was that like, Chris? That, working within that environment within the school?
It was lovely, really nice environment. You seeing how the kids, or the children, I should say, you know, they just had the best of both worlds. They lived there, they had their school there, they had the social activities after school, weekends, and you could see that young people just flourished really within that environment. It was an extension of the family, supporting them on their journey from getting up in the morning, going to school, coming home, having food, then going to whether it was a swimming club or bowling or out for food. So it was, everything was catered around making their whole experience as everyday lives as anybody lives.
Yeah. And I've been to this specific facility that you're talking about, and it is incredible, isn't it? You see the children, you see them flourishing, and like you said, it's the right staff team around them, really, isn't it? They've got an amazing team there, where, like you said, they are an extension of the family.
They come from an early age,
Yeah.
and then they leave us and move on to college, and you've been part of their life experience when getting them to where they are to then move on, and have as much independence as they possibly can to be able then to go on and live their lives and enjoy their passions then, what they've experienced throughout growing up, and whether it's crafting, whether it's cookery, whether it's sports, or anything, it's what they then take on then, life experiences then into their adult life.
It's such a fulfilling role, isn't it? Like you said there, you see them from early childhood all the way up until early adulthood. And I think to see, like you said, the development and just the personality, the person they become is such a rewarding role, isn't it?
You don't work in the care industry if you're not, compassionate, and you want to give them everything.
So what does a typical day look like in a learning disability setting?
So for me now, so I'm working in supported living homes with learning disabilities, and a typical day will be going in supporting them to have their morning routines catered for, personal care, whether that is just supporting them or completely doing it for them. Then it would be breakfast food, whether that's like a blended diet, and then it could be taking them out then to an activity that they've have planned for the day. Again, that could be anything from shiny happy people to craft class to a cookery class, to bowling, out for meal, anything. It's what they've got. We've even gone sailing down Cardiff Bay and put the people into these adapted little dinghies, in the fresh air, just enjoying that freedom really. And yes, and I said, being out in the fresh air and in the countryside, it's good for the soul, isn't it?
Absolutely.
So it's an all rounder. And then you get back to the home, and again, you've got meal times, you've got personal care that would be required, you've got medication that needs to be administered, and then you've got like the evening routine, then whether that could be doing some sensory session where it's just having some lights on, some soft music. The individual might want to just have their own space and go into their own room, have their own independence. And like I said, everybody is different, so it's really is person centered to that individual. Then the jobs are set apart.
No, like you said though, it is about them embracing their individuality, isn't it? And you encouraging them to pursue these hobbies, their interests, because it's experiences, isn't it? And I think to have some incredible staff with them, like yourself, Chris, 'cause you are amazing. You're in these experiences with them, and the right staff as well, though. The staff that are prepared to get involved and do these things with them.
Nobody goes into this job, if they're not, fully committed to supporting individuals to have a fulfilling life.
Absolutely. Well, obviously, it's such a demanding and challenging job, so rewarding, but it is challenging. What would you say are your or have been your biggest challenges whilst working in this care sector?
Well, I don't find I don't find a lot of things challenging. Now working where I am, obviously my previous job was very challenging, but what I'm doing now, which is direct care, you're working on a one-to-one basis with individuals. I don't find anything challenging. In the fact that you go in, you support, you encourage, and you're there to just enable them to be able to do what they want to do. I don't find that challenging. I think the main challenge for me is when I'm going in as an agency worker, going into different homes, is that like I am medication trained, I am epilepsy trained, I have got a vast experience behind me, but they won't allow you to do certain things because you're not trained by that specific company and you're not a full member of their team. They said administer medication. That's frustrating because sometimes you're waiting on things. Well, I could have done that, but they won't allow that. But I've been trained up in a couple of homes now that I go to regularly to administer medication. So that's it. Again, you as an agency worker, you're going in to support the staff team that's there because you're there because they need that support. Whereas then if they're still running around having to do everything, then actually what support you're there to do a lot, but there's some things that you could do more, but it's the policies and procedures of that individual home that you go into, and that's fine, but it can sometimes be a bit frustrating.
Yeah, absolutely. Especially like you said, if you're an individual who has all of this experience training behind you, that's something that has been identified by a couple of agency staff. So you're not the only one feeling that way. And I think out of everything, if that's the biggest challenge you have, you're not doing too bad, you. What are some of your highlights? Because obviously I know you've got such a wealth of experience within this field of work. What are some key highlights for you?
Oh, well, the one I just loved was when we took them sailing. That was amazing. And even, going into these, from my previous job, which I was in working with children for, 24 years of my career, and then now going into supported living with adults and seeing what's out there and what's sort of in the community where I live as well, where I didn't know that there was so many groups and things going on, or homes where I live, and it's just great that there's so much community, groups and
Yeah.
support there for these individuals to be able to, like I said, just enjoy life. And that the people that run it are amazing. They are so energetic, and and that energy just when you've got people that are that sort of out there enjoying it, energetic, it rubs off on everybody,
Yeah,
doesn't it?
of course it does, yeah.
So you're there jumping around.
Oh, it's
Yeah.
feel good, isn't it? That kind of energy. It transfers, you're all feeling good.
Yeah, and it's just there's some really, really good groups out there that really support adults with learning difficulties, and disabilities to just enjoy life. Yeah, and I'm. It does. It blows me away when I go into a home and think, "Oh, you're going to do this today? Oh, right, what's that then?"
Mm.
And and you go and you think, "Oh my gosh, this is amazing."
Yeah.
You just didn't realise what's out there and what people get up to.
The care sector kind of changes so much. How do you continue to kind of learn and develop in this changing field of work?
So I'm quite fortunate to have done a lot of my qualifications in my previous jobs. I've got all my MVQs, my QCS, and my training, my level 5, level 3. I'm also a qualified assessor as well. So I've done a lot of training. Within working with the agency, then obviously a lot of it is e-learning. You provide that training, so I keep up my PRTL with my social care Wales. When I go into different homes, if I spend quite a considerable amount of time there, then they have offered training, like I said earlier, about medication training. I've been on. We've done the company has offered resilience training, which I've been on. So if there's training opportunities out there, I will, I like to attend to keep myself updated. Social Care Wales send out bulletins regularly so that you can go onto the website and see, what's new, what's happening, if there's any changes in legislations or anything, then you can, it's always good to keep yourself updated on what's happening and what changes are happening.
Absolutely. And what do you think is next for you, Chris? Are you how is that continuing with supported living? What do you think the near future holds for you in terms of career wise? Are you looking to remain within this kind of field?
At the moment, I am very happy in what I'm doing. I've got a good work-life balance. I enjoy going to different homes, a number of places. Oh, to be honest, every home I go to, they offer me a job. Can you move over?
I know. They're always trying to poach him.
And at the moment, down the line, we don't know what holds for us, any of us, things change. But in for the future as it is, the next couple of months for me, I'm enjoying what I'm doing, and that's what I'm staying.
The clients absolutely love you, Chris. Honestly, the feedback from the staff, staff love you, the clients love you, the service users love you. I think, you are such a valued member of our team. And I know we've said this before, but you really are. And I think the answers and the conversation we've had here, I think just illustrates that, because you've got so much knowledge, experience, training behind you. But like you said, your focus is embracing these individuals and just making them be whoever they want to be, and encouraging that. And, I think you don't see that in everyone within this field of work, unfortunately. But you, for us, are such a standout member of staff. And I think the clients, there's there's some reason that everyone's trying to poach you, there's a reason for that. But, you are absolutely incredible.
Thank you, love. Thank you. No, and like I said, I am really enjoying it. I love going to the different homes and doing things, and getting out and about, and it's about the individuals just enjoying life, and and they do. I'm like, we've had a hard couple of years with COVID, and quite a lot of them, a lot of the groups that they all went to and that they were part of, unfortunately, they've dissolved, and they haven't started back up since COVID. So you have to think outside the box in some places and think, right, well, what can we do? And how can we support them to just carry on with things that they used to do before, but haven't been able to, because of COVID, and then that hasn't started back up.
Yeah.
But it's all about making sure that when I'm spending time within the homes supported individuals, that I give them everything that I can, and I make sure that they have a nice day, like we all want to have. Every day is a nice day, and smile and have a laugh and just
live life. Just live life.
Definitely.
Well, we are looking forward to obviously continuing our working together over the next few months, and just creating more memories actually for you, for the service users, because at the end of the day, that's what life's all about, isn't it? Is having those memories, having those experiences.
Yes, definitely. Yeah.
Well, thank you so much for your time this morning, Chris. I know you're busy, so thank you so much. We are so grateful to have you. And thank you for being with us this morning.
That's all right, no problem. Lovely to speak to you.
Lovely to speak to you too. I'll chat to you soon.
Okay, take care.
Bye, Chris. Bye.
Bye.
If you are a healthcare support worker, like our lovely Kristian, and you are looking to support those with learning disabilities and complex care needs, then please feel free to get in touch to discuss joining our ever-expanding and very lovely team. This is just one of 8 episodes of On the Pulse, and so if you found this beneficial, please feel free to go back and listen to all other episodes, which will include discussions with other healthcare professionals, as well as further information on Hoop and how we can best support you. And we will see you in the next episode. Have a great day. Bye.